I would say the discourse about World War II and the Sino-Japanese War would not be right wing in the extreme sense, but I would put it in the sense that um, the Japanese government today believes that uh, the past is the past. They've had committees. 2015, they had a cabinet decision on what was the correct understanding of history, where, again, the former conservative prime minister talked about Japan's poor decisions. That's a one way to say that they made the wrong decision about how to respond to the West and how to engage with China. They've released extended reports, and there's been multiple apologies, not only from left-leaning politicians, but also right-leaning politicians. So I think that to characterize the current position and the education system as being led by far right is not really representative of the reality. But that said, I think they could be much more explicit about Japan's wartime behavior. I think that there could be much better education. But I'm speaking as a Canadian, right? In Canada, we debated the right and wrong about the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We debated about putting Aboriginal children in school.
A hot topic in Canada.
It is. But my point is how we think about education. And if you go to China and you go to Korea and you go to Japan, that kind of critical engagement of history is not the way we learn about history. And I think this is actually probably one of the challenges that these states need to engage in, how they understand their own history. And I don't want to be parochial in how I think education should be taught, but I think debating and teaching students how to learn the different sides of history is a really critical first step to finding ways to reconcile between these three states.